Let's go with an ad first from our sponsor. YouSellComics.com, your new multi-vendor marketplace. You Sell Comics offers a site exclusively for buying and selling of all things comics, slabs, omnis, trades, and more. Sell for as low as 5% commission or 0 commission monthly tiers. Run your own auctions, unlimited bin listings. YouSellComics.com. Buy, collect, sell. Okay, it looks like the reports of Kang's death has been grossly exaggerated. New rumors going around. Rumors that Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania writer Jeff Loveness has been fired from his role as Kang Dynasty's writer first started doing the rounds last year. The decision appeared to be made in response to the Ant-Man threequel, a movie Marvel Studios believed it had got right. Now Avengers Secret Wars scribe Michael Waldron will write that and whatever the Kang Dynasty ends up being called. Excuse me. Scooper Daniel Rickman has shared new details on Loveness's firing, confirming it was down to the response to his Ant-Man movie and not because Marvel Studios is moving away from Kang. It said that his version of Avengers The Kang Dynasty had the majority of the multiverse saga's leads, minus Thor for some reason, battling Kang's variants on Earth. Despite that villain's presence, the story was supposedly largely grounded and light on full-blown multiverse elements. Waldron's vision is thought to be similar, but he puts a greater emphasis on the multiverse before giving alternate reality heroes a much larger role in Avengers Secret Wars. As for the search for a new Kang actor, it's underway, but any sort of decision is likely months off. Interesting. We've already told you plans to eventually reboot the MCU, and Rickman has learned it will only be a soft reboot with many of the franchise's newer heroes sticking around on a different Earth. That's also home to both mutants and the Fantastic Four. Perhaps the most intriguing is the mention of the what if Kahori is being lined up for a live action debut. Oh, that's interesting. Talking last year, MCU and Loki executive Kevin Wright weighed in on whether changes made to the next Avengers movies had any sort of impact on the show's second season. He also confirmed plans for Waldron to write both of the upcoming blockbusters. Quote, "No, nothing affected our finale. I think I said elsewhere earlier when the show was first coming out, the show that is on screen is the one that we set out to make remarkably, so no one was coming down telling us what we had to connect to, what we had to connect or set up anything in the future. It was sort of finish our story the way we wanted, the way we started." Yeah, so there doesn't look like they're moving away from Kang.
They're gonna recast him.
Yeah. Do they go with?
They're gonna recast him and use him less. I have a feeling.
This says they're not though. This says multiple Kangs on Earth. With the.
That was what his script was.
Sure, but Waldron is apparently still following along the same idea.
Oh, I don't know if that.
Waldron's vision is thought to be similar, but puts a greater emphasis on the multiverse before giving alternate reality heroes a much larger role in Secret Wars. So it's not that they're
okay.
What do you mean? Okay, are you?
No. I mean, like,
admitting defeat in that I read it correctly.
I mean, sure, yeah. When I originally read that story, with a bunch of other rumors or whatever, I could have sworn that it was. That was like the first draft, and they were working on something different, like diverting from that. But I guess not. It's okay.
You know what they could do to like lessen the blow of Jonathan Majors, I guess, is if they're gonna have multiple Kangs running around on Earth, like fighting multiverse Avengers, have multiple actors be Kangs. Have a female, have a white male, have an Asian, have like an Asian female. I don't know, like 6 different actors to play a version of Kang just running around on Earth. And then that kind of like spreads it out and like, oh, well, I guess, it maybe that would make more sense to the audience of like, well, where's Jonathan Majors? Oh, there's like 6 different various Kangs running around that look different. Could be, instead of just one.
Be like it could be the first like batch of like kind of like bum Kangs, you know what I mean? Like the ones that like aren't super powerful, like the one Jerry version from Rick and Morty. They all get tossed, like 6 of them get tossed to the Earth. They're like, we're not ready quite yet, but we want you to fuck up some shit or try. and then they just.
And then you have someone else who is like Kang Prime, who is not Jonathan Majors. But yeah. They should do it. You know what? That's probably a better idea than just recasting one guy to play multiple Kangs.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I like the idea of it being on Earth instead of cosmic to start, and then maybe it goes cosmic for Secret Wars. But yeah, I like the idea of sticking with Kang and not throwing him out the window.
Agreed.
He can be a good villain, obviously, because the way Jonathan Majors played him. But there are a number of talented actors who could take on the role.
Who's in like first running talks right now? Who was it like? Oh, I'm sorry if I get his name wrong, but was it like Coleman Mendingo or something, or
yeah, from
Cole
Rustin.
Mendingo, or yeah,
which I still have yet to watch. Yeah, Coleman Domingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's good.
Yeah. Well, I think did he get nominated for an Oscar for this?
He got nominated for something.
Nominated one Oscar.
Oh, flub. Oh, flib.
Flip. He was nominated for Best Performance by an Actor in a Leading Role. Yeah, he's got a number of... You know what? This isn't about the Oscars, but I just want to bring this up. Stop indulging Martin Scorsese. Stop it. Like, that was not a great movie. It's not worthy. Like, Lily Gladstone, sure. DiCaprio probably shouldn't have been nominated. If he was, Robert De Niro certainly shouldn't have been. Like, they're fine in that movie, but
De Niro got nominated.
Yeah, he did, but he probably shouldn't have.
Okay.
Scorsese definitely should not have been. That movie was like an hour too long at least. It was almost 4 hours. It took us
oh my God,
almost 3 sessions to get through. Like, if it hadn't ended by the time, we're like, okay, we're gonna pick this up later. Act 2 was really good, but Act 1 and Act 3 took way too long. Like, it was pretty boring for an hour and a half. Tough. And then Act 2 got pretty good, and then Act 3 just took way too. Stop it, Academy, stop it. There is a good movie in there if it's edited properly.
Okay, I see that. Do you think
that's my rant on Martin Scorsese?
Do you think that they like took breaks but kept filming when he took naps in between filming sessions? He's a tired old hobbit. He's got to take his naps.
Yeah. Well, when you get old, you have to take naps. It's just you'll get there one day.
God damn.
Yeah. Funny. So let us know if you're happy about this. They're sticking with Kang. Do you think the multiple actors to play different Kangs is a good idea compared to just? Is that a better idea than just casting one actor to do multiple Kangs, or multiple actors to do multiple Kangs?
Yeah, I think they'll focus maybe on a single recast first, and then maybe they'll do like a multiple different actors/actresses, or maybe they'll do the first one, the latter first, and then they'll single out a good, one they want to focus on, and then they will. It's a tough call.
Yeah,
it's a tough call. Yeah.
Well, we'll find out in 4 years what they do.
Perfect. We'll be back.
All right. Thanks.